Okay, so
Lower
I've got
your
that.
face.
All right, we ready?
Yes.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Cartographers Guild. My name is Josh,
I'm Drea. I'm Leah.
I'm Brad.
and we're playing Odyssey.
Okay, so normally if I'm not here, I am told. Well, I mean, I'm not told. Normally, if I'm not here, I watch the stream for the previous week to catch up, and
Right.
I was told, pretty much within 5 minutes of the stream ending, that I was not to do that. I was not to watch the stream. It was depressing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna venture a guess.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna guess everything, but I'm guessing something happened to Phoebe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She died pointlessly
Yes.
out
Wow.
of nowhere.
Why don't you fill me in?
We just show up to Athens for our next story quest, and she's like, "Hi, I'm running off, even though there's a war and
Plague.
plague, and all this stuff is happening."
Why would she do that?
Because she has an errand and she refuses to take no for an answer.
Wait. Phoebe has an errand, so
Oh, yeah.
her.
So she just runs. We just see her in the middle of the city, and she's like, "Hi, I'm running off and doing something non-specific."
Within the city.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes her running errands for her mistress in the city is believable.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Anyway.
I thought you were saying, like, I'm gonna go get on a ship, and I was like, wait, why would you?
No.
Okay.
No.
So she's in Athens running an errand, and then.
And this is weird because when we show up in Athens, there's a plague.
Oh, so Phoebe's in charge of the plague then.
No, she's just there.
Yeah, and the plague there's a good chance the plague is unrelated to what happened in Kefalonia, and I think it was Gombar said that was like a real thing. Historically,
Yeah.
that plague happened in the middle of the war.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's a plague that significantly weakened.
Yeah.
During.
Okay.
So anyway, so we run off and find the.
But yeah, there's a plague, and there's rioting in the streets because of the plague.
Okay,
But-
I'm sorry. The last plot point I remember before that was we were in Athens going to all these parties.
Well, and then we got sent off to do a bunch of chores so that we could find more about our mother.
Oh,
Right.
right.
'Cause
Chores
every-
and finding about mom.
Because
Okay.
everybody has 3 quests, which have 3 quests, which have 3 quests.
Right.
Except for the pirate queen, who's just like, give me a bunch of money.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually.
So we were in Athens again looking
Right.
for our mom.
No, we were back to report on what we'd found, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did anything interesting happen in any of that questing?
We did learn more about where our mother potentially is.
Okay.
Yeah. So you apparently missed the pirate island. Yeah. We found a lady who's in charge of Pirate Island, and she was nice and straightforward because she didn't have a quest. She's just like, yeah, I have the information. You have to pay me for it.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a pirate.
And I made the
Cost
joke
you
at the
this
time.
much.
We had to pay her like 15,000 gold, and I made the joke at the time. If the game was at all self-aware, they would have made us pay her 5,000 gold 3 times. But no, we just gave her money, and she's like, "Yeah,
Sup, Silver?"
Your mom used
Yeah.
to be a pirate and
Is it?
hung
Okay.
out with me."
She says the game audio is loud.
All right, we'll fix it. Yeah.
Kill this guy,
Those-
and then we'll fix it.
Yeah, it was kind of loud for all of us too. I even had to turn down. So,
Whoa.
so yeah,
wow.
we pay her,
You
and she's
son of
like,
a bitch.
"Your mom was a pirate. She hung out with me for a while, and then she took off."
Yeah.
And that's basically what everyone told us. She
And
she
she's
hung
like-
out for a while, and then she took off.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
she-
know where she went.
Pirate Queen's slightly bitter
Wow,
about
there's
it
a
because she's like,
lot
you
of-
were the best pirates. And she left.
Yeah, apparently mom was a pretty good pirate.
Okay.
So yeah, so we do all that, and then we go back to Athens to report what we found.
Okay.
And because of the plague, the guy,
Pericles.
Pericles, is also plagued, and his wife is like, please go talk to him. He's being unreasonable and won't take his medicine. So we take up his medicine. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna die. And we're like, you don't have to. We have medicine for you. He's like, no, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna die.
It's like, yeah, the gods are punishing me.
Yeah, the gods are punishing me. It's all my fault. Everything's going to hell because of me. I'm gonna die.
The gods have abandoned Athens.
Also, I need to go and give a speech or something. I need to go do government things.
No, it was pray at the temple. That was
Oh,
his
was
thing.
it? Okay.
His thing was that he should have been up at the Parthenon begging the gods to help Athens.
Right. And we're like, you can't do that. You are very sick. Here's your medicine. Go to sleep. He's like, all right, fine.
Oh, at least he listened to reason.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so
Jerry's like, no, wait for it.
then, do we find out that the cult is attacking at that point or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we run off, we find out the cult is attacking, we run off, and, we get there and Phoebe's just dead.
What the fuck?
Wait.
Oh no, we're sent to check in on someone who hasn't we were sent to check in on the person where Phoebe had been sent
Right,
to,
okay, sure.
because we thought the cult was attacking them. At which point we're like, why was Phoebe sent there?
Right.
And so we get there, and Phoebe's already dead.
I think it was already dead.
So the cult just killed her because reasons.
Because she was there.
And they were taking Athens. Like the scene where Deimos tells us that he's going to destroy Athens, kill Pericles. It's all going to burn.
Did that
Did
happen
we see
there?
him again?
I thought Deimos happened when we found Pericles. Sorry.
Way back
Oh, okay. Sure.
when we're talking
You're
to
right. Yeah,
Deimos
okay.
on the
A
cliff.
long time ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So yeah. So we get there. She's dead. We're very upset. We go back to the guy's wife, and she's like, "It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Please stop blaming me. It wasn't my fault. Also, my husband went to the Parthenon. Please go fight it."
Even though we told him not to.
Yeah. We're like, fine. We have to do everything around here. So we go to the Parthenon, and like we show up just in time for him to get stabbed by Deimos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, and Deimos is just like, okay, bye. Something vaguely threatening.
Yeah.
It's like, there's
oh no, he says something. No, he says like Athens is mine, and then like waves for the cultists to come kill us,
Yeah.
as if that was going to work.
Yeah, and like, there's no important fight here or anything. It's just, we're gonna kill off 2 characters now. Because
Well, I mean, bad things happen in Athens.
that doesn't make it a satisfying narrative.
I don't know. Like, I didn't love the way it was done. I did, and never love it when they kill off children for no apparent reason. And like I did say, it felt like it was supposed to be our Empire Strikes Back moment.
Okay.
But it didn't feel meaningful.
Well, I mean, if people die, like Pericles getting stabbed by Deimos doesn't feel random. Just like
Well, sure.
No,
but
it's not random.
It wasn't random, but it also wasn't satisfying.
right.
We just show up and this happens and then it's over.
Well, you never like anything that happens in a cutscene.
Yeah, that's part of it. Like, we didn't get a real fight either before Phoebe died or before what's his face died. The
Okay,
other person
but
who
would
doesn't
you have
matter.
been happy like if you'd done the fight like before or after, and like the death happened in a cutscene, even if you got a fight?
I would have, like, no, it still shouldn't have been handled that way. We should have, like, if we had gotten there and Deimos had stabbed him as we showed up and then we fought Deimos, I would have been a little more satisfied.
That would have been better.
Because at least then gameplay would have matched some of the drama of what was happening.
Right.
But no, it was just, we showed up and nothing happened. And then, yeah, basically, the guy's wife is like, alright, you need to take me away from here now because I finally believe you that there's a cult that's trying to kill us all.
Oh yeah, and that was the other thing too, was that it, because if you remember when we met her, she was like, yeah, we were like, the cult's a problem, and she's like, I'm not worried about the cult, I'm worried about Athens. And we were like, okay.
Yeah, and then the cult kills Phoebe and her husband, and
her
finally
husband.
she's like, okay, finally I believe you.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Don't forget to fix the audio, Josh.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Socrates and some other historical figure, I forget who, were like, okay, we're gonna, like, come with you. And then we got to the boat and they're like, never mind, we're staying here.
Oh,
Because we have Athens stuff to do.
Hippocrates.
Yeah, Hippocrates.
Socrates and Hippocrates, like, have been following us.
Yeah.
And then we get to the ship to put what's-her-face on it, and they're like, you know what? Actually, we're not going to leave. Athens needs us. But
Yeah.
you can totally take her and get her out of here.
So that was the chicken purple, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? Herodontus? Is that our homeboy?
Oh, Herodotus?
Herodotus.
Yeah. He's still on the ship.
Okay.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He belongs on the ship.
Oh, he does now. I mean, he didn't
He always
always.
Yeah, he seems to just live on this ship now, along with Aspasia and this guy that we were supposed to take somewhere, but now he won't go away.
Yeah, he's now the ghost that lives on our ship.
That was a funny side quest. We'll tell you about that in a minute.
Oh, and Gombar's on, having just finished the game completely story-wise, like all cultists defeated and everything. Wow, good job, dude.
Nice.
Oh, that reminds me. But sorry to interrupt our plot horror here.
I mean, that's everything that happened. We have the girl on our boat. We're taking her there now.
Yeah.
I've heard that Ring of Chaos is like super OP awesome. Like, I know I've been hyping this like Spartan kick thing because it'll hit multiple targets. But
it's a skill.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we were just looking at Ring of Chaos, so it was actually about to start leveling that
No,
up.
apparently it is super great, and if you have poison on your weapon, like, it hits everybody in the circle.
So it poisons everybody?
Yes.
Huh.
Like, need to start working on that one. Because apparently it is. Tashiz!
Gumber says he loved it, but it has a lot of unsatisfying things. Boy, I can agree with that. I figured out something that really irritates me with this game.
What's
I
that?
was explaining it to Drea before, and it's... I mean, we've already explained multiple times how this is not an Assassin's Creed game. It's an action-adventure RPG set in Greece, but it's not an Assassin's Creed.
Okay, fill me in.
And the main reason why it's so not Assassin's Creed is because every Assassin's Creed up until this point, as you got further and further in the game, it gave you more tools. And it lets you use all of those tools to better your assassinations. And the focus was on the assassinations. You wanted to be sneaky. You wanted to, backstab everybody so that you weren't seen, because if you got into a fight was trouble.
Right, assassins should not be getting into huge altercations because they're assassins.
Right.
Sneak in, kill the guy, get out.
And, I mean, okay, truth be told, our character is not an assassin, which is, again, another reason why this is not an Assassin's Creed game. But, that aside, the other huge issue... I'm going to have to pause this while I say this. So the other huge issue is that, like, I can just show you an inventory right now because this will piece it out. They give you more and more skills, but if you want to properly utilize what you have to focus on one of these. Assassin, warrior, or hunter. Otherwise, you don't do enough damage for it to be truly effective. And that's a huge problem with this game, is that it doesn't give you a whole batch of tools to utilize to whatever's best for the moment. It gives you a large batch of tools, but then you have to focus on which ones you actually want to utilize. Because otherwise you won't have enough damage to one-shot somebody with a bow in the head. You won't be able to one-shot somebody with a backstab because you're too busy trying to balance everything out, and it just doesn't work out. And yeah, it irritates me because it's like, no, you give me all of these skills, all of these abilities, I should be able to, sneak around and stab people in the back for instant kills, because that's what Assassin's Creed has always been about. I should be able to, from a distance, hit people in the head and get basically a guaranteed kill. And, even with grunts, a lot of the times we won't get guaranteed headshot kills. So it's weird. It's very weird. Okay.
This is where we're supposed to bring the lady?
Yes.
And she didn't say anything?
I guess not.
Oh. Okay. Oh, we still have a marker at least.
Yeah. We'll probably meet up with her here, I'm guessing.
So everything sucks is where we are.
Story-wise, or...
Yeah, story-wise.
Story-wise, everything's a mess.
Oops, sorry.
Athens has a plague, and
Well, then,
Deimos
Galbar,
is a
you
problem.
must have the keys to the kingdom, because we haven't been able to do that all game.
Do what?
He said he could both kill one-shot with bows and with assassinations.
I won't be intimidated. Stop the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, sir.
What Archon is the merchants have... I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
We finally found our meme. Well, we put on our fancy golden armor to meet Mama.
Nah.
It's
this
not
is what we
fancy.
have.
It's just what we have right now. Yeah, and you might be right, Gumbar. I just haven't bothered to do any engravings yet. I'm waiting until we get stuff worth engraving.
Apparently the engravings are
What?
really great.
What?
Really?
Really?
Really, game now?
I think the game just shit. Yep.
God damn it, game.
Wow. Reset the console and everything?
Did it?
I don't know why it would turn black otherwise. Is the home button working?
Nope.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Cool.
I would also advise, based on what little I've learned about the gameplay, Josh, look into engravings. You don't need to wait. Like, apparently they are really great. And if something has an engraving and it's equipped, even though you're not using it, you still get the benefit of it or something?
I'm guessing that's on weapons since you have two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're good. Look into
But
them.
I've only gotten like one armor set so far. I think I just need to get further in the game to
use it and lose
get
it.
anything decent.
No, it's not. We discussed this last time.
Oh, okay.
You can use engravings as many times as you want, but
Yeah.
the
But
Josh is
you don't get the
hesitated
good
because it
engraving.
costs something to put an engraving on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and because, we're not max level yet, so I don't know. We're close, though. We're really close.
Yeah, we're 6
So-
off at this point.
Well, that's pretty good. Soft, why did your game screw us right there?
I heard.
What?
I was looking something else up, and I saw something on the message boards about this game. I believe a problem with the game right now is that after you hit level 50, that's it. XP means nothing. You don't get any more points.
There is a change to that.
Okay.
So they're doing an update sometime this month that will raise the level cap. And
Oh, okay.
all of the experience you've gained after you hit level cap will just apply to that.
Okay.
So you'll instantly jump up however many levels.
Also, Gombar says, thanks for, I think, mentioning him in your article.
Oh, well, thank you for helping out Silver. And thank you for reading it.
And just thanks in general for helping out with the with your donations.
The
and
extra
everything.
life sync stuff.
Oh yeah, enjoy Sleeping Dogs. That's a really good game.
Oh, did he
really
get
like
Sleeping
it.
Dogs?
Yeah, because he got 3 games, and that was one of the ones he
Oh,
drew.
dude, that's a great game. Oh, do we know who won everything? Are we announcing that on the stream or?
I hadn't. I just sent out emails.
Yeah. We've sent out emails. It's not really something we need to announce on stream, I don't think. since
'Kay.
Most of them aren't going to
Anyway, the emails are out, so check your email.
Yeah.
So you can get
Yeah, I've only
stuff.
gotten one response so far from somebody who's actually won a physical object. So
So if you want a physical object, email us back,
yeah, check your email.
please.
And if you haven't received it, if you haven't received an email by me, it's either because you didn't win anything, or it's in your spam folder, or you used the wrong email address when you donated.
Either way, feel free to check in. We want you to get your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although, in news of things that weren't terribly depressing last time,
Oh.
did you go back to the island with the rebel and the Spartan who were in love or whatever, and do the Emperor Murder quest?
Oh yeah, yeah, we sure did.
Yeah.
Did it end badly?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Of course it did. Why would something that was good ever not end badly?
Well, okay, so here's the thing, because we looked this up. It ended badly because we slept with the girl.
Okay.
If we had slept with the guy, or even slept with the guy first, she's not as jealous as he is. So when we complete all the quests, he
I have no idea what
Okay.
we're talking about.
We
Although, let
show
me
it-
answer a question. What level are we? Because the camera blocks.
44.
We are level 44. Continue.
okay, so we show up on the island next to Delos.
Okay.
Mykonos, I think. Anyway, we show up there, and they're the guy ruling it is a. Here, let me just sum this real quick. The guy ruling it's a giant
I
jerk.
mean, we have to
and
watch
were-
part of the cutscene.
I know, so just let me.
Well, we've seen
No,
it.
like, we have to
Oh.
watch part of the cutscene we've already seen.
All right.
So, go ahead.
Well, the guy ruling
Oh.
it's a giant jerk. We were asked to come by the leader of the rebels. We get there. She's super cute and flirty as hell. She's like, hey, from the pretty early on. But she's also in love with the Spartan who showed up to help her. The
Okay.
two people that show up to help her are us and a Spartan.
Okay.
And so we help them. It all works out. At the end, though, when we go to tell everyone that we were successful, we tell her, and she's like, "That's great. That's amazing. Yay!" We tell, and there's a scene where that could go badly if we were jerks, but we're not, so it's fine. We show up to tell the Spartan, and he's like, "This was supposed to be my victory, and you stole it. She was supposed to be mine, and you stole her. You stole everything from me." And so we get into a fight with him.
And we have to kill him.
Yeah,
That's
he,
really lame.
Meeting is over.
Yay.
Exodus was alive.
We have here to beg. I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand?
No game audio?
It's really quiet. We had too much game audio before.
Oh, it dropped. Something happened.
Oh.
It should be okay now. Oh,
Oh, dang it. Sorry. I needed to upgrade. Increase my
It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you. Robert, we have to get him back. He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once. Never again.
Also, hi, Meserdane.
What
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
Alright, so do we get the audio fixed?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess just go down the list. We can.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
But
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons.
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Oh, we actually didn't get asked the other question.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay.
I
Seems Silanos
assuming
has
we'll be able to
Spanish
ask
frontier
later?
sharing the Madrid
Why?
Bay. Always have problems with Paros. I expect
yeah,
that
Gombar is telling
I'll
us that
so soon.
a lot of choices
Not just the
matter.
time for talking.
He's warning us the choices matter for the ending, I'm guessing.
Forget their elite
We know that
weapons,
Drea has been on top of it a little.
Yeah, just make sure we
Right.
don't screw it up.
Also, Mom has the symbol of a local commander, which means we could assassinate her.
Maybe.
It would be very strange if they used that symbol.
Well, yeah, I know.
And that didn't mean that. Crap.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
catching up. Okay. Oh,
Ah.
sorry.
Our headphone regulator is a little
Splitter.
that thing. A little buzzy
Excuse me.
sometimes. Oh. Now we're killing Athenians.
No, we've been doing that for a while.
Kill whoever's in front of us, basically.
That's a big number, 71,000. Careful with that spear, don't kill the hostage.
There's no friendly fire.
Oh, good.
Also, I believe that's his hammer staff.
Ooh.
Oh, she's wounded. But she can't die, so.
I can't read that.
Eat my witch time, sucker!
What is Mesrudine telling us?
Those are,
Your opponents are whoever the opposite side of those offering you experience points at the time are.
Well, so it seems. Alright, Mom, get up.
Thank goodness you're invulnerable. You should probably get up too.
Oh, sorry, Mom.
Move it, Mom! Jesus!
Bring me my brown pants. She's wearing red. Sorry.
There's always
The
been a
blood won't
rivalry
show.
between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
What of you?
Now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and calm. He would be proud.
Well,
top one's most positive.
yeah.
Alright.
Positive is good.
I've never forgotten what you both taught me. I had a good education.
I wanted you to be unstoppable. And you are.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
It's a baby.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But he did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized he was special and handed him over to the cult.
Okay. You need to say we'll get him back.
Well, of course we'll get
We'll
him
save
back.
him.
I know, but that's
That's
the,
important.
okay.
that's the
We'll get
thing.
him back.
The cult is insidious. Once they have their claws in, they don't let go. I fear he is beyond saving.
I found you, didn't I? I know we can save him. Together. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
Is this
Our
special?
family. Focus on family.
Okay.
If it's our family they fear, we'll reunite and give them a reason to be afraid.
Many have tried to stop them and failed.
We are not those people. Where others failed, we will succeed. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
Are we supposed to say anything here?
Naxos?
I'm not sure, but I don't. It's not in my list of things not to screw up.
Okay, then we're probably fine to say either.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm for the, well, whatever.
Do you like the first one, Josh?
I like the first one.
Okay.
Right.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Alright, but I'm bringing my horse this time. Aw, damn it.
Guess not.
Subtle.
He's
kind
like a
There we go.
camera crew member who was actually accidentally caught on set.
Kind of a neat little scene.
Like, oh shit. I hope I'm not on camera. Fuck.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live on mountain. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything.
Mom conveniently didn't mention why our bloodline is significant, says Silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she touched on that, but didn't actually get into it.
Oh, they're gonna dance around it forever so that it's some big reveal at some later
General acted
point.
quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Did you see how well I handled that little mess?
Better than you did, Bob. But come on, lady.
Look, Pathfinder is hard.
Don't be a jerk to Mom.
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting destruction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
They call her Phoenix?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what she was known as when she was a pirate.
Yeah.
Nice. Mom's
Oh.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
I just realized since the game crashed, I lost my pet.
Aw.
Lost what?
I took the skill that lets you basically train animals that you
Oh.
knock out.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
And so I had a pet leopard.
That just
Dalmar
goes away if you
says-
have to restart the game.
So,
Well, no, since the game crashed, it's gone. When we started the game up, it was still
Oh.
there, but when it crashed, it disappeared.
Good one.
I've certainly had
That's right.
worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman. But I see the burden you carry on your
And
It's
the
an octopus.
scars all
Finding
over
you
them
has
too.
lessened it, I think.
I'm glad. But I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
Unfortunate webcam placement there.
to repair our family, I assume.
Yes, yeah, stick very family
I
centric.
think they felt it was about time our family found each other again.
If we want to be truly united, we have to find Alexios and rescue him from the cult's grasp.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos and then hunt down the cult together. Mirini, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll
Or
find
his
him.
body.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Socrates has got to be there. There's never a symposium he's not at.
Yeah. The
So-
funny thing is, remember when Socrates was like, I have to stay in Athens, there are important things here for me to do? Yeah, like several side quests, he just kept showing up no matter where we were.
Yeah, like we found him on Delos. And He's
Okay.
just like, hi.
What
Like,
up?
you're
I'm not in
following me.
Athens. So the last thing Silver had said was that Mom didn't mention why our bloodline is significant, and then Gombar says, I'm not sure they ever do. Maybe I missed that. I'm pretty sure they stay vague, which is disappointing.
Yeah, I mean,
That would suck if that's true.
yeah, we have the theory about it, but I guess it just becomes a fan theory if they never actually bring it up.
Well, we'll see if they do. They'd better. That would be really lame. Silver goes, time for errands.
Dionysos. Bet Marcos would like it here.
But he died in the plague.
Did he?
I don't know.
We're hoping.
We assume.
This is also apparently where the symposium is.
This is pretty great. We
'cause-
can retire here.
Get drunk and learn things. Woo!
Because our mother is arguing with Aspasia.
Okay, so let's see what we have for quests.
So Aspasia is
Oh, right. Okay, so
awesome for some reason.
talk to me.
Aspasia is the wife of what's his face.
The dead guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what should we do first? So we
Wait, we do have 3 things. She just told us to. Well,
Yep.
she
well,
told
no,
us.
no, no, because she wants to talk. She wants us to talk to her. She wants us to weaken Paros, and she wants us to find her captain, her
Let's
admiral.
do that one first.
Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, no, she totally mentioned all 3 of those.
But in a
But
very
like, she said
Rule 3s.
she didn't say do these 3 things. She said we need to do that, and we said
Oh,
how do
that's-
we need to weaken them. We said how do we do that, and she's like go and find my guy. I assumed this was all just the one thing we were doing.
right. No, I get it. I do because the way she presented it did sound like that was the only quest we actually got.
Right, it
Nope.
always comes in 3s.
Nope, it's always 3.
It's always 3.
It's always,
Always 3.
except for the pirate queen.
The Buyer Queen
It was
was
just
the
like
best.
it was just like, look, give me money.
Paros.
Seriously,
Wait.
should have been 3 payments. This game, I would have given this
Oh,
game so
okay,
much
sure.
credit if it had.
Yep.
So, like, somewhere around here, I guess. Alright, back to the boat.
Time to get on the boat. Land in a bush.
What am I doing? I could
One of
just
the
do
gardeners
this.
like, God damn it, I spent so long sculpturing that bush.
That's alright, nobody cares.
Look at how beautiful this island is. Stop landing in it.
But I have to.
Whack.
But I have to.
I think we don't take fall damage.
Nope. Oh, in fact, not only do we not take fall damage, but we now have the ability to do a ground pound.
Oh,
There's
nice.
a cauldron full of
I just keep forgetting about it.
It's 100% sweet tart somehow.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I like those.
Where did all those come from, by the way? That
Uh,
thing was empty last time I came down.
I know.
There's an empty one.
Discount Halloween candy.
Oh, there's more of that, huh?
Yeah. You were all like, don't bother, there won't be any. No, there's still a ton.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay. I worked in a couple grocery stores,
Just saying.
and my experience was it was gone by 10. I don't, maybe Colorado people are way more into
Oh.
candy.
When you said that, I thought you were joking because like candy hangs around for a while.
No. Like,
Okay.
this was actually my experience, is the candy would be gone
Huh.
Yeah.
by 10 o'clock.
Well, no. We could go to QFC right now. Well, the larger one, like the little one near us, no. But the big one down by our old place, we could go there right now, and they'd still have like a cart full of.
Everything they
An
have.
important one here.
Even Sparta's in their grasp. They'll have everyone fighting like dogs until the world is back to the Dark Ages. I have to stop them.
Then that's where we'll sail to next.
I love Barnabas.
I do too.
Yeah,
It's nice to have a
he's kind of the
cheerleader.
best.
I love him so much.
He's just so
Oh.
enthusiastic all the time about
So
everything.
that dude right there, see the dude in white armor sitting in the back?
Yeah.
He's now the ghost of our ship.
Yeah.
He's just there because reasons.
He
So
was
we
part
have-
of a side quest. He died during the side quest, which caused us to fail it, and then he's just there now.
And then when we came back to the ship, he was alive and just sitting there.
Yep.
Our ship is haunted. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yep. Our ship is haunted by this dude
Yep. See?
who glitches out and sits
He's
in
a
the
pretty-
air and
That's
He's
funny.
in pretty good shape for a ghost.
yeah.
He's the ghost of a crappy pirate captain.
Kind of
yeah.
sucks that story you just told about the Spartan that you had to kill at the end of that quest.
What about it?
Well, it just sucks that you had to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
Kind
pretty
of
dumb.
wish we hadn't boned the lady. Well, it's not really boning if you're a girl. Kind of wish we hadn't slept with the lady.
It's subjective. You don't
That
know what
is-
they used.
It is so completely arbitrary, though, because, like she said, if you had slept with them first, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, because
You could have slept with
so
both
we
of them.
looked
You
it
just
up.
had to do it in order.
Yeah, because
To
Well,
assuage his
no,
pride.
I don't think you could have slept with her at all. I
oh,
think
okay.
it was
But
just if you only
had
slept
slept
with him.
Okay, so
Okay, that's even worse. Can I say that's worse?
Yeah, you can say that's worth.
Survivor?
They took prisoners. I was too far gone to carry back to Paros.
What happened?
We came to talk peace with Paros. They ambushed us,
Bastards.
What of your captain, Aeneas?
took him.
If Paros has him, where would he be?
They talked about tying him atop the quarry and letting the sun soften him up.
Classy.
Why keep him alive?
Leverage. They know he's important to Finicus.
I'll get him.
Make them
Meh.
Well, that sucks.
Well, in classic fashion, he lived long enough to deliver a message.
Well, I mean, he opened with, I was too far gone, they left me behind. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver, I think
No, it would be. Oh,
the
go
game
ahead.
does get louder at sea. There's just a lot more going on.
I'm curious, actually. Let me check something real fast.
It's
You know what would be interesting? I don't think it's happened yet.
what?
Like, if one of the protagonists of these things was a doctor,
Okay.
or at least had, like, medical training, so, like,
should
that would
probably be good.
explain why they were so good at all this assassin stuff, and, like, if you had the option to try and save that guy, for example.
Oh, wait. Was there Oh, it went up there.
I mean, there was a side quest in this game where we found a doctor who wanted to kill someone, and we're like, no, you're a doctor, you're supposed to heal people.
No, Kira, we
And it was
lied to
left.
Kira.
What was that, Josh?
Let's hear. Who, Mezzardine.
Mezzardine. What?
Asked if we lied to Kira or not. And we did.
So Kira was the rebel leader, and so we basically let her think that, what was his name, Philetus?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the Spartan, Philetus. We let her think that he got a promotion and moved back to Sparta, which is what would have happened after they won the island. He would have been promoted to general and return. Now, if he had lived, I'm sure he totally would have stayed with her. But she just got a letter saying that that was what he was supposed to do, and so she assumed he buggered off and went back to Sparta. And we were like, yes, he'll be a fine general. He's totally not dead on the beach right now where we left him.
Actually, the funny part is that we punched him. We knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't kill him. And the quest would not go
There's
away.
an ass.
We had to kill him.
She's in bad
Yeah,
shape.
That sucks.
There was no incapacitating him and going, look, I'm not going to kill you. Get your head out of your ass.
I mean, if it had been me, I just never would have finished the quest. Unless you were locked into the arena.
I don't know. No, because we actually left
We left
and then came back.
Yeah,
and in
the
retrospect,
little-
that probably would have been an interesting thing to try.
The little thing just kept sitting there going, come on.
Yeah.
So we let the waves take him.
Yeah, we carried him into the water, and then he just drowned.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we were kind of hoping that that might, like...
It would, like, re-snap him back or
Yeah,
something
or
like that.
something.
Because I've had moments where I knocked out I've knocked out a mercenary, and, like, after I just didn't do anything with them for a while, they got back up. So I thought that was going to happen with
Gombar
him.
has a question.
Yeah.
No, we're nowhere near the last cultist.
Yeah, no, we've got... Here, I'll go ahead and bring it up real fast.
Gombar says the last one is super predictable and wants to know what you think when we get there.
So we've got a bunch still to do. I mean, we did some cultist hunting, but, like, we saved Nyx for the stream. We were going to save all of the main ones, all of these guys, the sages, for the stream.
Okay.
So...
So, by the way, the
More
reason
cauldron, please.
the reason I brought up this whole side quest business in the first place is because the part of the side quest that I saw was actually really good.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like, they obviously put effort into it. The first cutscene where we meet the rebel leader has a bunch of really good animation.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
facial
Because, like,
animations
we show
in that
up and
scene
they're
were
drunk,
amazing.
and Cassandra has this incredible expression of, are you kidding me?
Well, it was not only that because of that, but also because the rebel leader threw a knife at her and missed.
And she like looks at, she like pulls her head back as the knife goes by and rolls her eyes like,
Wait.
oh, come on.
I was about to say, Josh, before we start this, do you want to do an episode break?
We'll see. We got 6 minutes.
Yeah,
Let's see how
we're
far I
gonna
get.
do it. 9:20. So yeah, like, I was really enjoying it. And then, of course, nothing good could stand.
Come on. What the... Because the wall was in the way. Great. Thank you. Aw, boo.
Anyway.
Woo! Hey, what's up, buddy?
What?
Snap.
That one's mean.
Are we gonna let him out right now?
Well, we'll see what he does. Maybe we can
He's
just
gonna
leave.
screw everything up.
You're a hard man to kill.
I know she wouldn't abandon me. Quick, let's get out of
Okay,
here.
can you follow me without doing something retarded? sure, whatever. You can serve as a distraction.
Arrows incoming! Free at last! I'm forever indebted to you, friend!
Can I just run off screaming? Kind of sounded like it. Okay, where does this go? Can we just leave? Can we just go this way?
Yeah, we don't really have a place to take him aside from out. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
We just talk to him now? No?
Nope.
Okay. So we keep taking him.
Out of the quarry.
Then we'll go back in and do all the rest of that stuff.
Maybe?
Or not. Whatever.
We take him to...
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Jeez.
Thank you, Miss Dios. I hope Phoenix pays you well for this.
Remind her of me.
Something's wrong with Paros. More than usual.
It's the cult.
Stings are-
Everything's a cult.
It's always the cult. Yeah, tell me what you've seen.
Tell me what you've seen.
What did you see?
There were others. Not the Paros type. One had
It's the cult.
never seen them before.
A mask.
I wonder what that could mean.
Couldn't tell who he was. Time to get off this godforsaken island. I know my way back.
You should tell Phoenicus what you saw.
I'll report to her at once.
Right, see you, dude. And yeah, Meserdine, I agree. It was a pretty good little bit of story. Honestly, the only part I didn't like about it was the fact that Thelatus couldn't just be beaten down. That you had to kill him. That was the only part that didn't sit well with me. But I thought the rest of the quest was pretty good.
No, it was hilarious too, because like we slept with the girl, and it was this nice thing. She's like, I feel a little guilty sleeping with you, and we're like, whatever, we're having a good time. And then we do another side quest with the guy, and at the end we're like, so want to hook up? Like,
But we
you
had
and
the
your
option to
girlfriend?
say, yeah.
And he's like, wow, I want to say yes, but I am far too honorable to say yes. And we're
Well,
like,
the thing that he keeps saying over and over is, again, is I came here for Kira. You know, I can't.
and we're like, you're a loss.
Yeah.
Well, it was very open-ended because it's like, well, you don't know what you're missing.
That was it. That was actually the phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're missing. It was great.
It sounds like it was a really good story. It sounds like the only problem you guys had with it was that you didn't have the choice to just beat him down and leave him there.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Like, it shouldn't even have come to that.
Well, I mean, maybe it could have. It sounds like he was.
well, as
throwing
Mr. Dean
hissy
said,
fits
and it makes
stuff.
sense, it's Spartan pride. That's why he was like that.
But
I mean, I'm not
it's
saying
still,
it was...
it's still dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
because you could have slept with him. Do we know what could have led to that? Like, what we should have done? Like, did we have to agree with him to do the foolhardy rush on the guy's fortified base?
I think we probably just needed to be flirty with him first. Like
That's, then, yeah, that's stupid.
Well,
That doesn't even make sense in context, because it's not like we told him we slept with his girlfriend. If we could have done that first, and the game just decided arbitrarily that because we had done the other thing first, it didn't work.
Yeah, but no, apparently Kira's far less jealous than Thelatos. So when the truth comes out, Kira's like, okay. I mean, I don't know if that's her exact reaction.
Meserdine says, I did that quest completely out of order because I killed the leader guy before doing any of their other things.
Well, see, Josh did that too, and I don't know if that screwed up how things happened.
Yeah, it did make the context of, like, the rest of the missions kind of odd.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. So we finished the first couple of side quests where we meet both of these characters. And then they're like... And then the rebel leader's like, we should continue doing guerrilla warfare. And the Spartan's like, we should do the Spartan thing and just rush in headlong. And then they're like, well, you get to decide because you're the player character.
And
And
instead
we're
of
like-
deciding, we just snuck off and killed the guy.
Yeah. We're like, we've already weakened this area enough that we know exactly where he is and we can assassinate him, so we're going to go do that. Except that wasn't, of course, a cutscene, so the game couldn't handle it.
The game thought you were going to actually
do
the
one of their
quests.
choices. I'm surprised go assassinate the guy wasn't a
It
choice.
should have been. It was in the game, but it wasn't in their a overly strict store.
So, I mean, I wasn't here for any of this, but it sounds like this game continues to suffer from ultra-binariness. Like,
Yeah,
not
kinda.
giving you choices you should have, even though it
Of
would make
course.
sense to give them to you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Big fight. So apparently Ring of Chaos with Poison Weapon would poison all these fools.
Supposedly.
If they were all within range.
If they were all within range, of course. I have no idea what it actually looks like.
I mean, can you poison your ranged weapons? I assume it's
Yeah.
only- Okay.
I've seen Pops fight better than you.
Oh, nice.
That was nice. Is this a real weapon? Because, like, the little tiny hammer on the end of that spear just looks kind of silly to me.
Yeah, it's a real one.
Okay.
The trick is, you don't want anything bigger than that, because that much iron all in one place is already really heavy, and you're swinging it at the end of a very long weapon.
Makes sense.
So it takes a ton of energy to actually make that swing effect.
Oh yeah, you guys.
What? What, Pooh? What?
It's a fucking mercenary.
Oh boy.
Do we care about him? Do we want him on? Do we want him to be our homeboy?
No,
No,
they're just
the
annoying.
mechanic is dumb.
I'm sorry?
The mechanic is dumb.
The mercenaries are
Really?
annoying and they don't do anything interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing?
They
No.
just show up and annoy you and occasionally drop something.
Yeah,
good.
a lot of people thought that this was going to be similar to the Nemesis system. It's not.
No,
Oh, that's
like,
a shame
not
because the
even a
Nemesis
little.
system was great.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is not. And the worst
You
part
don't-
is that so I have one mercenary after me, so I have the one red helmet, right?
Mhm.
If I kill the mercenary, it doesn't lower that at all. They just send another mercenary after me. What the fuck was that?
Hey, you know what game is going to have? What's a good game and it also is going to have a mercenary system soon?
What's that?
Path of Exile.
Ah, shit.
They just announced their new league that's starting next month, and it's going to be really good.
You
And
asshole.
part of it is they're stealing. They're making an interesting adaptation to the mercenary system.
Hey, if it
Or
works.
the Nemesis system, I mean. Yeah, it's. I keep finding funny contrasts between Path of Exile and Warframe. Because they're both free-to-play games that I put a lot of time into, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Path of Exile is actually well-designed,
Where are all these people coming from?
and it's a huge base. They're not going to stuck it.
Okay, anyway. Path of Exile is really well designed.
Yeah, and Warframe has lots of ideas, but in this case, I was amused because years ago
Are you fucking...
on a stream,
damn
the
it.
devs were talking about how, oh yeah, we're totally gonna use the Nemesis system. It's been long enough
Would
now
you
that
stop?
it is
God
really
damn
stealing,
it.
and it's gonna be great. Like, it's a great system. Everyone should steal it. They still haven't come anywhere close to that. And Path of Exile is now doing it. And it looks like they're going to do it very right.
Well, that would be nice.
Although, I realize it's not really. I suppose it's not fair of me to have this opinion, as I haven't played Warframe in months and months and months. But I
Jesus Christ, how many of their...
like. Haven't they added enough?
And Warframe?
Yeah.
So the thing with the free-to-play model is you want people to keep playing so they keep spending.
Right.
And so you tend to get a lot of content just continuously. And that's why Warframe continues to update.
There's now a whole nother open world
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Which
that,
I
'cause I
haven't
just
even.
downloaded it.
I haven't even I've barely been into the plains of Eidolon or whatever they are.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
When they
Motherfucker,
announced
how
Orb
did
whatever,
you
I was
over
just
there?
like,
Which is fine. And you know, if they want to keep bringing areas and stuff like that, great. I want them to stop introducing new mechanics.
Oh yeah.
I want them to stick with perfecting the mechanics they have, not coming up with weird extra bullshit side quests,
Oh, fuck off.
and
Been
maybe
neglecting
I'll
the
play
chat.
them again.
These guys are way lower than you. Well, that's because the mercenaries aren't pulling bounty on you themselves. You can remove your bounty by just killing the guy putting up the money for it.
Yeah, we know you find the
We
guy.
know how it works.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's
Uh,
so in other games that have this kind of thing, like the Grand Theft Auto series has a very similar mechanic. But in that game, you mostly clear it out by, like, you have ways to clear it out, and it doesn't last forever.
How do they keep getting more people? I killed the alarm.
it's the same way that all the civilians know how to fight, Josh.
I mean, it's a huge map.
Oh, this is
You
interesting.
didn't sneak kill that many people.
Some of them have really good loot, apparently, like a bow that makes all normal arrows into fire arrows, or daggers that are constantly poisoned.
Yeah,
Yep.
we've gotten a couple.
And Gombar was like, I used those daggers the entire rest of the game.
Yeah, because they're really freaking good
Yeah, we
daggers.
currently have those daggers.
God damn it! I'm
Maybe
so
you
sick of
should
being
just
put on
leave.
fire! Ugh.
You think we should run?
Oh, one of them. So maintain that the staff is not your best weapon.
Well, it's my best weapon
Yeah.
DPS-wise right now, so...
It's the one with the biggest numbers, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought
In this game, numbers are key.
I think he does great with the spear. What do you think his best weapon is?
This isn't a spear, this is a staff.
Ew.
That... Oh, fuck off with your bullshit.
Josh was like, I'm not running. I'm killing.
Well, you get adrenaline stupidly fast in this game, and so he can just keep healing. He doesn't actually have to stop
Those are
fighting.
yellow things?
Takes
Yeah.
forever.
It takes a long time, because combat in this game takes forever.
Assassins.
But they're not. They're not assassins.
Assassins.
That's why it,
Like, we can't get Ring of Chaos right now. We don't have points for it.
Yeah, it's not who I
we've
target.
already established that we need to get Ring of Chaos.
Oh,
We
I thought we
will,
could
but-
respec.
We can, but I don't know if we can do that in combat.
Oh,
either
I didn't
way.
mean it. I didn't mean in combat, obviously. You're doing great, Josh.
I am, but this is taking forever, and I keep getting more of them.
Then run away.
That is an option.
But I wanted to finish this camp, you assholes.
You could run out and then come back in and finish it.
We can finish it later. In our epic side questing adventures.
Ow.
I mean, you already did the important thing at this camp.
Look. Aha!
La la la, not listening.
No.
Ah!
Yeah, not Spartan, but let's talk about his stubbornness for a minute.
Alright, fine. Jesus.
We know you can kill them in the face, Josh.
So dumb.
It
So
is. It was so
dumb.
dumb. It was so dumb.
Oh, and buy off your bounty. I know you hate doing that, but
I do
you
hate
have
doing that.
Silver
all
says,
the money.
OMG 3 helmets.
I've had 5 before.
Gombar says,
Yes.
I never got the ring. More of my points. I never got the ring. More of my point went into assassin and hunter. I loved the flashbang.
Oh yeah, I like never use it. Alright, there. Go away.
There you go.
Okay, what are we doing?
I know you could kill them all, but it's just convenient
Oh,
if we don't have
we
to
should have
deal
done
with it.
Yeah, we need an episode break.
I told
Alright,
you.
so those of you on content or on Twitch, just hang on for a second, doing an episode break. Those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like.
Comment.
And subscribe.
We'll see you guys next episode. Bye.